Down here today in Montpelier, Vermont, and Montpelier City Hall, the capital of Vermont, and we're down here performing a civil rights investigation and employee conduct check on the city of the state's capital. Let's go ahead and get in there. Before we do, where we are on the map, let's check it out. Alright folks, let's go ahead and get in there. Make sure they respect our rights down here. I've already been to the state capitol. So, let's see what we got going on here. We're just at the county clerk's office. Apparently, all the things that would happen in New York County with all the county records pretty much happen here at every town and city level. So all the records rooms should be here at City Hall. Architecture down here is definitely old and gorgeous. All the buildings. So we got the city clerks here. How you doing?
Good.
I was just down here to grab some photographs of the office for a story I'm working on. Just take some pictures of the city hall. So actually, I don't need any help. If I need anything, I'll let you know.
All right, sure.
Actually, you know what? Before you do go, records room. Is there a records room where all the deeds are and stuff like that that is open to the public?
Yeah, right in here. You can come back.
Oh, right here. Oh wow, nice. I'm from New York actually, and it's uniquely different because all these records here would be held at the county level.
I know.
So the county would have them all, where you guys have them here at the city's level. So I was just at the county's clerk to check out the records. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's uniquely different.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's, I'm not sure if there's any other state in the
I've
United
been
States
to
that does that. I don't know.
Massachusetts, New Jersey, Colorado, and New York. They're all in the county level.
Right.
But
Yeah.
this is interesting.
Yeah.
Is this building affected by the flood at all?
Oh yeah, the whole basement is wiped out.
What about up here in these records?
No, this managed to escape flooding.
Nice. Is this vault waterproof in any sense? Probably not. I seen a video where there was some flooding, and what they did is a restaurant, they flooded the inside of the building with clean water, so the dirty water never came in because it was nowhere for it to go because there was clean water on the inside.
Huh.
And it caused a lot less damage. I seen that on a video.
Oh wow.
But yeah, there's a county in I can't think of the name in New York. Their county records room got wiped out. All their old books destroyed.
That's very sad.
All of them.
Yeah. There was a flood here in 1921 that wiped out a lot of records too. He's taking photographs of things for a story.
What's some of the oldest books you got in here?
Huh?
Oh, we got some old ones.
Yeah, the oldest ones are.
Probably up higher where people are
No,
using less.
actually, they're here. I think.
Handwritten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that volume 1? That's volume 1. I think, yeah.
Let's set that down on the table here.
As you can see, that's pretty cool.
So these aren't the original though?
And the original.
This is the original?
Yeah.
Oh, this almost looks like a photocopy.
I know, it's in good shape after
It is in really good shape, the color of the pages.
Mega old missing too.
Are you the city clerk?
Yeah.
John's a city clerk, yeah.
I just love to see the handwriting on these things that, like, man.
Here you go. The original 50 lots. Deeds and things for them.
Holy cow. Get some close-up shots of that. What's the date on this book?
Boy, that's a good question. What is the earliest we've got here?
It's a piece of a newspaper in there, huh?
Yeah.
Does the newspaper have the date?
No, I think the newspaper was...
Those are all ads. Interesting.
Boy, what is the date on these? If it's the original lots, then this could... Probably not, but it could reach into the 1700s. But probably the earliest 1800s. God, cannot make it out. September...
Hi there. Oh, okay.
6 degrees. This is the... It's just the size.
So in a smaller town that isn't like a larger city like this, do they all store their records, or are they kind of in the closest big town?
No, every town has their own
They
records.
would have their own records that go all the way back.
Yeah.
Like I was telling her, I don't know if you heard her, but I'm from New York, where all these records would be held at the county level.
Yeah.
So you go to the county building to see the records, deeds, and that's where you do all that kind of stuff. But here in Vermont, it's different. So it's
all
interesting to
town
learn it. But I'll take up too much more of your time. That's like 1849 right here, April 9th, 1849.
Find out. Oh,
We got a date.
look at that.
17. Is it a 97
I think that's
or
an 80.
87? Dang. That's old.
That's old.
You think how many people ever even got their hands on that in all those years. Be the lucky ones to
Yeah.
see
I
all
mean,
these
we
records.
lost a lot of the really old stuff in the flood of 27.
Water got up this way.
Yeah, well, we had them down in the basement vault.
All right.
And that flood was worse than the last one we had. It was actually significantly worse.
Yeah, that was just over by the post office. They're like, oh, the post office isn't open. I'm like, oh. The federal courthaus.
Yeah.
But thanks a lot.
Sure.
How long have you been the city clerk?
12 and a half years.
12 and a half years. How long is the term?
3 years.
3 years? So every 3 years you
Odd
gotta run?
number.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, literally, it's an odd number.
We just like doing things different here.
Hey, you know, the most unique thing I see about the landscape from, you know, like just crossing from like one state to another, you can usually see a landscape difference. And biggest landscape difference here was it's really green. Like really green and full. Like there's like you drive through New York, you'll see a field with some you know, dirt spots. Here I don't see no dirt spots. It's just green. Everything's covered.
Yeah.
Lots of moisture.
Yeah, they said they got a lot of rain this year, but well, thank you guys.
Sure.
The clerk's office is down here. This is the construction that's going on. Pipe repair outside. Let's check it out. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Is this an assessor's office as well?
Yeah, so it's in a new spot. I will escort you. It's a little hard to get to. We're in the middle of
Moving some stuff
shuffling
around.
around. Yeah, so it used to be here, but it's down here now.
Does it have a different entrance or?
Yes, actually. So it's this hallway
Okay.
goes back to the main hallway. So you could either come in this way, or if that's closed, there's also another door on that way. But he is right down here. Yeah. So this is
Is
his
this
new
publicly
office.
accessible?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So he's right here. Exactly.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I had a few questions about assessments.
Sure.
As far
That's
as
where you want to sit, or you just want
No, I don't want to take up too much time. I have a few questions. I'm actually from New York and
Okay.
always interested in how assessments work here in different states
Sure.
versus what I'm used to, or for educational purposes, pretty much. But how exactly is it like where I from the towns do the reval or assessments, collect the taxes, and then when somebody don't pay, the county picks up, goes from there. Is the county involved in assessments at all here?
No, each
Vermont?
municipality in the state of Vermont does their own assessments.
And how every year you guys do any type of revaluations, or is it?
So, revals are mandated by a coefficients of dispersion. So when your assessments fall out of fair market value, then the state triggers it. Then it has to be done. We don't do them every year.
Right.
So what I do is I maintain the grand list as people make changes to their homes. If they improve them, their assessment goes up. If they fall dilapidated, then it goes down. So we do make some adjustments, but not a total reappraisal.
Isn't there a process every year for people to challenge these assessments?
Yes. Yep.
What is that process called?
Grievance.
Grievance?
Yep.
That's the same in New York.
Yep.
Grievance day
I
or
think that's
Board of Assessment Review.
Yep. Yeah. First it comes to me as the assessor. If they don't get satisfaction from me, then it goes to the Board of Civil Authority.
And then past that, is there a court hearing?
There is.
Right.
Yep.
So it's pretty much the same as New York in that
Could be. I
aspect.
don't know New York, but
No, yeah,
that's how it
that's
works.
exactly how
Yep.
it works in New York. They go
Yep.
from bar to SCAR. This is
Okay.
not quite a court hearing, but it's a judge.
It's usually in Vermont. It's a I think they call him a court officer. It's usually someone who was an attorney, like a retired attorney, or maybe had something to do with real estate. So they'll hear, both sides. It's a quasi judicial hearing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing
Yep.
in New York.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, thanks. I appreciate your time. I was like, grab all your business cards here.
Yeah, please.
And a few pictures of the building and the office around here. But
Sure.
thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
Stock market, people sold off. And they were sitting at cash
You all
position.
public
Historically, you'd be like,
assessment.
okay, now I'm going to put that cash position towards, I just put it in the bonds or gold or anything solid. The problem is that bond markets went crazy. So now, if you think about it, you've got a bunch of money to put
I guess actually what
right?
happened was,
You put it into both sides. You can really assure that your market should you should be relatively stable. So it's kind of what I'm seeing right now is that market is the market where like that higher end that people are like second home. People are putting money.
No drugs in the workplace, guys.
It's interesting to see what will happen, but it's the affordability issue.
yeah,
Like there's just not.
it happened within the law.
We just need more housing. So housing needs to be
How you doing? No, I'm just grabbing some pictures of the city hall and that, some of the offices and what's on the artworks on the walls and that. I don't need any help. I appreciate you though.
So anyway,
So, yeah, it's been good though. I mean,
I kind of like the way that's set up. It's pretty well inviting. You can literally go in the door down there, walk through all the offices, publicly accessible. I mean, that says a lot. Just in the, aspect that,
Hello.
how you doing?
Great. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm just getting some pictures of the offices down here in the city hall for a story I'm working on. So I'm just
Oh.
taking panoramic views of the place and get on my way.
I have this big box in the way, but this is our office.
You doing a little planting?
We're giving
Or you guys are moving too, or as well?
we're giving some gifts to our volunteers, and so we got like some pots, and I'm gonna put these
Nice.
in them. But
Yeah.
it's not the most happening of offices.
No, it's
In
just
our
neat though.
End of the
Inviting,
yeah.
for sure. What do you do down here?
So I did re-entry support for the Justice Center. So
All right.
people that come out of prison, and
Help them readjust, make sure that they can get all the things they need to.
we do like
Sometimes
schools,
that's a real tough
support.
spot. You got nothing and you're coming out and
Yeah, absolutely.
throw them back in there.
Yeah. So, but we sadly, my position, the funding will be done at the end of this month. So
Oh, you're being laid off.
it's rather yes.
How long you been doing it?
A year and a half.
Year and a half, and they
So-
pulled the plug on that, huh?
They've consolidated. The Department of Corrections is only funding a smaller number of justice centers to do the work. So it's going to be the Barry Center that will be continuing to do it. And
Gotcha. Where are you heading off to?
so I'm just like, I'm in grad school, so I'm going to like just do my internship and do that thing. And then,
All right, cool. Thank you for the information.
yeah, that's the context. Do you need me to not be in?
No, you're fine. I like to catch everything in its natural habitat, you know, like how the offices lay, whether they're messy, neat,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, this is
You're in the middle of
definitely,
getting stuff ready over there for some thank yous. I like it.
Yeah,
You're very, very nice and very inviting. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
Got everything I needed here pretty much. You have a good one.
You too.
And best wishes to you on your new endeavors.
Thanks.
Alright, we're gonna have to do a battery change real quick. This battery says 17 minutes. We're gonna pause. Oh yeah, fresh battery. Let's go see what else. City Council chambers. I can't imagine it's locked today. City Council chambers is locked up. It's locked up. Stuff going on. Invited. You go in one office at the end of the hall, and you can go through every single office and every single department wide open to the public. See what we got here. Looks like they got a theater up here. Probably not offices, but as much as there's a theater here. It's locked. It's all locked up on us. Looks like there's some type of bridal show or something going on here. I'm sure some of you guys know what that is. Doesn't look like there's much more going on here. In City Hall. Look at that thing. Might have to take that for a spin. No trespassing. So they must, like a lot of these town halls that have theaters in them, they must rent those out. Probably leased out. It's a set piece, guys. No riding it down the hall. All right, all right. It's a danger, do not enter. Well, that's it for the City Hall Arts Center. We ain't getting in there. It looks like it's probably rented separately. Arts Center, is that something that's rented to a theater like set, or is it put on by the city? Because most town halls that have a theater are generally rented out or leased out to a.
I am not exactly sure about the arrangement. It's like a private, it's not
Yeah, like a
officially
private
part of the
company,
city,
isn't it? Yeah.
but I'm not sure if we let them do it rent free or if we actually rent or what we do, what the arrangement is.
But it is a private company out there.
Yeah, it's not an official city department or whatever.
Gotcha.
It's a community group.
One last thing was the chambers. Can I get in there for some photographs, or is it possible to get that opened?
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but they're not actually meeting in there right now because of the ADA accessibility.
Oh, where do they
building.
hold the meetings at?
They're having them over at the 58 Berry Street, the Senior Activity Center.
That's where they've been holding them.
Yep, and virtually.
Gotcha.
John's not. John just stepped out.
Just figure this building looks beautiful. I bet you that room's beautiful just as well.
It's not.
Not
It's not.
dialed up.
I mean, there's a dais, but it's really not that picturesque. But if you just wait a few minutes, John should be right back.
Okay.
Or, because, well, there might be someone over in the city manager's office, but I'm not
I'll
sure,
ask them.
so. Okay.
And just like,
There you go. I got pretty much all the photographs of the city hall that I needed in that, but I was wondering if I could get in city chambers, if somebody can unlock that
Council
door.
chambers?
Yeah,
Sure.
see if I can get some photographs
yeah,
of that
no
room.
problem.
One last room. I appreciate it. So you guys been holding them down at the community center though for accessibility reasons?
Didn't catch that in the echo.
The clerk in there said that you guys been holding the council meetings in different
Yes.
buildings because of accessibility.
Exactly. Over at the senior center.
There's no wheelchair accessible up to this point, huh?
Yeah, not at this point. And I don't know how that's supposed to go, but it's been going. There is finally I think the talk of getting that elevator fixed though, so I think that's gonna happen soon. Oh, here you go, sorry.
Turn on fans.
Here, it's nicer with the screen up. There you go. Oh, I thought I turned on the light, didn't I? Oh, uh-oh.
These ones don't have to be on for that to work, do they?
No, that's not
Oh, these
good.
are just fans. Hasn't been used in so long. There we go. I can tell you, I like the city hall down here. It's really nice. Very inviting. I've been to a lot of city halls. I've been thrown out of city halls for just simply coming here and taking pictures of stuff, the same as I just did now. But
Weird.
the cool and neat thing about it was I walked into the city manager's office, and I could walk down this whole set of offices from the inside as publicly accessible.
Yeah.
In New York, that's unheard of. They want their privacy and their secret government, and here it's delightfully nice.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to hide.
Right? I mean, majority of the stuff's public or public record, but
Oh,
yeah,
everything
it's
is.
one thing I can say about the city down here is delightful to be able to walk in here. You feel like you own the place, like anybody should come into a public place like that.
Well, that's the idea. I hope most towns are like that. Obviously, I don't know firsthand, but like I say, I would hope so.
I do public audits like this all across the states and all over the place, and it's kind of hit and miss. And some places are just so nice, and some places are just like, where does that even come from? Or the entitlement in some of these places.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry to hear that.
I appreciate it down here. I had a really good time. Thank
right.
you very much. Thank you for your hospitality to open up the room for me too.
Sure, good luck with your...
You got it.
Yeah, it's like, holy cow. I put in for 248 somebody else.
This is a November 1927 high water mark right here. How high the water went. Getting out of the city hall, this might go down as one of my favorite city halls of all time to travel through, because not only were all the people friendly, that office setup where I feel like I'm in restricted areas, and like, no, it's all open to the public. You got to hit the thumbs up for that one, folks. You got to hit the thumbs up for this city hall. I'll see you guys in the comment section. All right, Erie County fam, for all of you who made it this far into this video, I just want to be honest with everybody, and this is definitely one of my more favorable city halls I've ever been to. The transparency and the ability to walk through city hall with no real restricted areas, and you can, it's about as transparent as it gets. But I want to point out that audits don't always go as fails. They're not always train wrecks. This is a pass audit, obviously. I don't always air all the pass audits because it'd be like a cop pulling over people who are not speeding to tell them, hey, nice job on not speeding. I don't think people doing the right thing and doing their job correctly need to be recognized all that often. But this here audit, I did want to play and show, the transparency difference in government, because we don't always see it like this. And I don't want you all to think that they're all fail videos and they're all horrific videos, because the bad interactions seem to get showcased more because, well, those are the people that need more attention than the city that needs more attention. But if I were to give you guys a real honest to God ratio on First Amendment audits, and if I were to do 100 First Amendment audits, I'd probably have a problem in the building maybe 20% of the time only. And that number is today's standard. 4 years ago when I started, it probably would have been 100%. So we are making some progress. Hit that thumbs up. If you made it this far, throw up that American flag emoji in the comment section so I know where my true fam are.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
It's out in Erie County, fam. Yeah. Corruption cruiser rolls into town. Our public servants better not clown. Our rights respected, no backing down. I audit them all, Constitution showdown. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making a mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Cops scatter, they know the name. First Amendment on our side, we got no shame. Document them all, expose their games. Do it for the people, not for the fame. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making a mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Flexing our rights, a man with a mission. Constitution on our side, never asked for permission. Taking pictures and videos and hey, might just take a piece of public candy. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making our mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Here come the government dogs with their charges and cuffs, barking up the wrong tree, acting so tough. We'll FOIL requested body cams and all their reports. Brittany Penn, Berthy gonna neuter them in court. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making our mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Forget to like, share, and subscribe, fam. We out.
You pull the Constitution out of your pockets on here. Like that was supposed to prove something.
First Amendment, freedom of the press.
You have every right to film. Oh, here.
Your name is not Dan, Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah.
Sure it is. On here is Dan, Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.